If, you know, I had the game up like a silly person.
You're playing Gone Home?
Yeah. And I figured, that's why I wanted to check with you, because I'm like, well, if you want to play something together,
It's fine.
but then, it's like, oh, well, it won't take me long to beat this, so if we want to play like Overwatch or Hearthstone or whatever. Let's see. I want all the lights on, preferably, in this game. I no gusta the dark, says the person who's surrounded by a pitch black room. I do love this game. And I made a new YouTube account for this. It was
Mm-hmm.
kind of a pain in the butt because I had to set up a new email for it.
You can't just... Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was like a kind of a pain in the butt, but I also set it so that I could upload longer videos.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
I have no idea how this sounds. So hopefully it sounds okay. There's like no easy way. Like it's, June 7th, 1995. I was almost a year old.
I didn't even exist.
Oh, hold on. I need to turn up the sensitivity. It's still... I can't tell if it's a little chuggy or if it's just... Oh no, it's just my controller being stupid, but I would rather play with the controller than without it. Look at this duck. This is my duck. Toss the duck. How do you crouch in this? Ah, it's B, okay.
Don't throw the duck. Poor duck.
It's a good duck. Do you have the sound muted on yours?
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's like, press the left bumper to see the stuff in your bag. It's actually neither. It's... Oh, they mean like this. Look at me. I am Caitlin Greenbrier. Born in 73. I got it for my Euro trip. Sporting pass. Spare key that was hidden under old Christmas duck. God, I love this game. There we go. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around to find where I am. I don't want anybody to know. Or anyone to know dirt. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam.
Oh my.
Poor Sam. Left on Crabtree, right on Greenhorn, it's it. This game does play the creepy atmosphere really well.
Any jump scares?
No, it just takes place during a thunderstorm. Gee, I wonder what's in here. Oops. Over the Alps! Shitty game. Just toss it. Here, wait. Let me. There we go. I gotta turn off the lights. Yeah, that's locked. Alright, well, I'm not good here. I can't open up that side panel. Oops. I meant to keep crouching, damn it. Crouching. Yeah, that's a word. I'm so good at this speaking thing.
Country.
100-meter relay. Nice.
Wow, sports achievement. Impressive.
That's so impressive. Echo in Mexico. Yeah, I can't speak Spanish. Long jump. Actually impressive. Also, I think it's kind of funny that this girl did the same events that I did when I was in track. You know, if I was this girl, my first thought wouldn't be to tool around the house. It would be to get food. But, I mean, not right now, because I feel kind of awful, but...
Or to maybe, you know, call someone.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can kind of see that this is before cell phones. So she'd have to find the phone.
That's true, it's 1995, I forgot.
Yeah, well, hence why she ran
Dear
away.
Katie,
Oh.
so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Not gonna lie, this girl sounds adorable. Just like, she just sounds so cute. Towels! Whoa, God, I turned off the light. Turn back on the light. Nothing good in there. What's this? Author magazine.
Author magazine.
Oh, just band-aids and toilet paper. Can I flush the toilet? I don't remember if I can. Yeah. I am so immature. And, you know, I'll wash my hands. Oh man, this sparkle green apple pencil. Don't want to waste water.
Like, how do you actually use it?
You don't.
You just grab it.
I just grabbed it.
Washing hands without soap? I see how it is. Kill.
I could have just tossed it. Read itinerary. Effective June 1st, 1994. Katie's departure. Yeah, so she, I believe, went to Amsterdam. Maybe. Yeah. For I think it was her last year of high school, or maybe it was her first year of college. Read note. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I have ever hung out with him in the first place is that he had a Nintendo when we were little. And
Everybody follows itineraries, Muds.
hello, buds. I know it has been a while since I have streamed. And now, I'm gonna attempt to actually, officially stream. Be all official and try to do stuff. Oh god, look at this family. Look at this family. I mean, okay, looking at that girl there, how did her family not know? Like, seriously, she's wearing, like, plaid.
Oh man, the smiles.
I know, they're creepy, huh?
Incredibly.
Alright, let's go through this door. Alright, before I forget, there's gotta be a panel somewhere around here, I think. There we go. How's that? Read story. Oh, this is part 2. I will not read part 2, as I have to pick up part 1.
It says don't read.
It's important, though. So put that back. Open the door. Read note. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following on your first day of classes, so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils. 1 box of colored pencils, a standard combination lock for your assigned locker. A nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria. A positive attitude. I like how the positive attitude is the only one not, crossed off. Just gonna get a pick. No, it's fine, Muds. Keep flirting with the pizza girl. I ain't gonna cock block. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Also, you.
High school. Fun.
Here we go.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Like, oh, this totally plays out like some sort of, like, horror movie. Like, game. Because the Psycho House girl. But it's really, the house is just fine. It's just creepy because you're alone. Oh, what is that here? Hey, it's one of the postcards I sent. There we go. Yeah. I'm going through the story, Muds. Jeez. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. And yes, Muds, I know there's a way to beat this game in a minute. I'm not doing it because I like this story and it's adorable.
Like you like go around the back of the house or something?
No, it's like there's a secret way to get the key to the top.
Oh. Well, all nerds here, so.
Yeah. You know, I heard the TV on and it like scared me for a second. Cinnamon paper. You can tell Dad is a writer. Back to basics. Sent back. Time to Dallas, 1963 again. You can do better. What if JFK wasn't JFK? His dad, am I right? Cinnamon paper. Pioneer CLD something. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination of LD and an LD and CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular something. It just ended. Mods, how did this game tease you? John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, stars, twinkling as if he were lying in the grass in his family's yards in Massachusetts. No. Oh god, I lost my spot. You know what, I'm just not gonna finish reading that, because I got distracted by what Muds was saying.
Good job.
Distraction! I don't know the combination. I don't remember it. I'll have to find it. Okay, oh, Dad's book. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie. Discover the truth. Sorry, couldn't put this book down. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Yeah, too bad we beat that earlier this year. Yeah. Not cool. I actually, the first time I played this, got really freaked out with the thunderstorm and it being at night. You know, it being so damn dark in the fucking house.
What's with Boone County everywhere?
Hmm?
Boone County. It's everywhere.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just stuff with the label Boone County.
This family might be, like, I know this takes place in New England, but they might be from California or something over there. The accidental patriarch, villain, ambassador, messiah. The occasional, sometime, unreliable savior, hero. A year on the mountain. Come down from the mountain. The accidental prophet. The unreliable prophecy. The accidental prophet. Oh my god. Their dad is such a fucking nerd. Okay. It's a magazine I don't care about because it's a girly magazine. Who likes those unless it's, you know, girly. Grab lid. Sorry, Dad. Blink. Grab Dad's second book. The Accidental Pariah by Terrence L. Greenbrier.
Oh dear.
A message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt. and the lines of communication are down. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, totally, mods. Totally. I bet you read them for the articles. Those articles wouldn't have boobs on them, would they? Stranger, Under My Roof, the #1 best-selling advice book for parents of teens.
Mm-hmm.
The teen years are fraught with change of all types: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. These changes just don't affect your teen. Your teen's turbulent years are a challenge for parents as well. Maybe the biggest challenge you've yet faced since having children. This book holds insights into your teen's behavior from the very beginning, as he or she first enters adolescence, up through the end of the teen years as he or she enters young adulthood. I can't. Hold on. Can I get rid of shit? Are based on well-tested something psychology presented by Dr. Alyssa Medina.
Principles of Pediatric Psychology.
Yeah. Herself, a mother of 2 teenagers, prepare to gain new tools for establishing productive, healthy, and loving dialogue with the stranger under your roof. Months ago. I thought it was years ago. I actually would not know. I've never opened up a Playboy. Ever. Open folder?
Look at magazines these days.
0451. I mean, I have Game Informer. November 1st, 1994. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting in the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth, from the editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non-sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff that I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, Reviews Editor, Home Theater Aficionado magazine.
Isn't part of his job to cut down under it? As an editor, isn't that actually part of his job, to cut the word count under the limit?
I think maybe what he means is that this guy was going over the word limit too much, maybe? Because, I mean, if it was just like, oh, you're only supposed to have, 400 words, and you were like 402, that's not really a big deal. 0451. Alright, let's just remember that. Never actually looked through in a PC world, but I like Game Informer. It always have funny quizzes at the end. That I like to do their top 10s. Oh. Well, damn it. No, it's 04 5 1. Read document. Dear Mr. Masson, please find our enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. A notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Will and Testament. I, Oscar Masson, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after a full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament.
Oh, you did?
You did, Max? Oh god. I'm hoping that if, this can work out, I could quit my shitty retail job. Doesn't hurt to try. The following shall hold true upon my passing. 1. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. 2. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name to any creditors living or dead. 3. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts, to my nephew Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that said Terrence L. Greenbrier, Jr. should predecease me, then and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Signed.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that. I think it was during one of Michelle's streams, like the last one in a long time.
That explains it, because I haven't seen any of Michelle's streams.
And how is the software job treating you?
Good. Gotta get down low. Ah, okay.
Oh, cursive. Can't read.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, it was all right there, like, type. Oh, already went that way. Alright, so we are gonna go this way. Into the TV. TV room. Look, videotapes.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather
You have an
Service
office parent?
torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties:
Elvis!
That's amazing.
Boone
Does he,
County, Dawn
does he,
County,
cuss?
Tacoma County, and Wistaria County.
Please tell me he
Residents are
cusses.
strongly urged to stay indoors and secure
Girl
all
Scout.
windows. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevation.
Oh. It's a book Dad wrote. Terrence L. Greenbrier, the accidental savior. November 21st, 1963. John Russell knows that the president's life
This
hangs
is a
in the
severe
balance.
weather warning.
But who would believe him?
Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the
Oh,
following
man.
counties:
Read letter.
County, Boone
Terry!
Dawn County,
Hey man, how have you been?
County.
I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionados has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college something Mike sent you. Here's the address. Do it! Mike.
Chum. College chum.
Oh.
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevation.
Until Leo, goddammit, when the door shut too loud, but Endless likes to sing when he thinks no one is around. Aw, what songs does he sing? Oh, look at that, look at this, okay. The Andromeda Strain, Airplane, and Moonraker, Beetlejuice and Robocop, Blade Runner, Director's Cut, College Chum, yeah, whatever. JFK, X-Files Season 1, Episodes 14 through 17. Wow, this family is just filled with nerds. Clash of the Titans. The Time Machine. Fantastic Voyage, Top Gun. Oh, also Clue. I do, actually. I remember taping anime off of God, the Anime Network. Back in the day. Oh. Read story.
This is a severe weather warning.
I believe that's supposed to be Haven at the edge of the world. Samantha Greenbrier. Grade 2. story.
Austin
Turtle
County,
people.
Boone,
Oh,
Captain
dear.
Allegra looked at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed.
Residents of
Someday
the
she would
Conway
find
area
the
should
edge
stay indoors
and get to
secure
the
all
paradise
windows
there.
and doors.
Then she heard a
Flood
cannon
conditions
fire.
are expected at
Boom!
lower elevations.
It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Force Island," the first mate said. "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came along the side. Captain Black himself came out
The
the
black.
black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back,
Torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties.
"Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" I love that. I like the
Imbecile
spelling.
spelling.
The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar."
That's also spelled wrong.
The battle kept going until Captain Allegra shot away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Also, that's adorable.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Muds, it was only 20 years ago that, people... Actually, no, I think it was sooner than that, because, the last time I recorded something, I was in 6th grade, which... 2006?
You know that feeling
Gotta be
where
quiet.
the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her
Star.
in this, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Big gold star. 2001, The Space Odyssey, and The Dark Crystal. God, I fucking hate that movie.
The Dark Crystal. Oh,
I
I love that so
hate
much.
that movie. I know, right? I already made a Max reference earlier. God, this... You know what? This TV creeps me out. So, off it goes. Read letter. Hi, Terry. Enclosed. Please find a Pioneer CLDD 703 unit with remote and cables. We need half a page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for edit. Standard stuff, like you gave us for the CLDD 502. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as Laserdisc, and they want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio and that thing for high-end buyers. Looking forward to your take on it. Enjoy the unit. Yeah, Hedgerton. I actually have played this before, so I do know the story, but it's just such it's a nice game. I agree, Muds. I am glad that because your friend killed Chloe and said he had the good ending, that he's dead to you, and then you punched him in the taint. I am glad. Honestly, neither ending is good. I guess. From a narrative standpoint, I guess it could be good. I don't know, everyone's opinion kind of differs on that. But from a personal, gayest person on earth, not really, standpoint, it's kind of hard. Wait, hold on. Someone's not using a fucking coaster. Mom's work mug. She has a specific green mug. Not. Put it back. Close enough.
Hit the cup with it.
What?
You toss the coaster on the table and hit the cup with it.
No, the coaster was right in the drawer. Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And when you tossed him on the table, it hit the cup.
Well, whatevs. And look, hello! And... yeah. Somebody built a couch fort, and that's amazing. with can of soda, Dr. Jitters. Gee, I wonder who that's, you know. Hauntings and Poltergeists by Leonard DeRourke. Find the truth behind the stories that were familiar to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting, how to categorize and understand strange phenomena that you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us, and what they could teach us about our connection to the natural world.
Oops. Alright, I
See?
gotta go for now.
Alright. Dinner?
Mhm.
Alright, go ahead and call me when you get back then.
Okay.
I'll be hanging out with Muds.
I was gonna mute the microphone.
Oh, okay, yeah. That also works. Feel free. Oh man. That book does sound ballin'. Blink. Just like color. On the, like, and all this shit. Yeah, Kendra, I'll be back. Making your stream with me. Bratmobile. Sounds like something I'm a part of. And, ooh, hey look, someone used the coaster like a responsible adult. See, I'm just gonna confuse the shit out of my parents. Come on, let me grab the pen. You son of a bitch. Let me. Come on, come on, come on. Let me. Thank you. You know what we're gonna do? Wait, am I still, yes. Okay. I'm just gonna go over here. Gonna casually. Okay. Just gonna. Ah. The company was called More Pizza. I was like, yes, please. Oh man, now I'm kind of getting hungry. Oh, did I forget to check the phone? I completely did. Play messages.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
That must be you.
Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
But who was phone? What do you mean who was phone? Going to hell? Oh, Mods, when was your birthday? Like, I am so awful at remembering how some. Actually, no, that's a lie. I always remember my own birthday, but it's just like I have the hardest time with, you know, remembering things. Save 25 cents. Pacific Northwest Department of Agriculture. Oh, June babies. Feel ya, Muds. Yeah, because you actually wished me a happy birthday. Wow, I feel like a total dickbag here for not wishing you a happy. Well, you know what? Happy late birthday. Please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave him my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit anytime. Sincerely, Mary shoots.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Girl after my own heart. Oh, Funhouse. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of, lately. Been watching a lot of Achievement Hunter and, of those guys. March 8th, 1976. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that, unfortunately, Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in the hopes of a John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have, in fact, been lower than those of the first. So our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Sincerely, Donald Fripps, publisher, Mercury Books, Inc. See, now, if this game took place, more in the, I guess, current timeline instead of, just a couple of years ago. Well, more than a couple, because this was, like 23 years ago? No, wait, it's 95, so 21 years ago. Then, this guy could super easily either get published or, self-publish on Amazon. World history. I'm actually... oh, hold on. Assignment. Reproductive System Worksheet 6. Below are two stories. The events are out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper, write Reproductive System Worksheet 6 at the top. Your name, the menstrual cycle, Yeah, I mean, when I finally get my ass to write that book. Like, it'll actually, no, actually, it'll probably be, on the same, probably the same company that Sai and, Michelle and Ray got their books published. Probably, because, I mean, just kind of how things are. Tissue box. We use it for my porn endeavors. Die. Let's see what we got here. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. Highlighters! God, why did I just have a joke for highlighters? Well, Mods, if you ever want to read, I took a creative writing class, and so I've got, like, the first, I guess, give or take, 4 or 5 chapters of mine done. It's just I haven't really connected them together yet. So let me know if you want to read it, and I can probably at some point send it to you. Hi, Lonnie! So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. And we can meet at the parking lot after 6. After 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Also, nice Hadouken!
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that Psycho House girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the Psycho House. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
God, like even before I knew like the story to this, I knew like this girl, like as soon as she saw Lonnie, was totally and completely smitten. It's so easy to tell. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy at the... Oh, you know, it's just easier to read it this way. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this in our back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha. And yes, I am new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, so I thought I'd ask you something if you don't mind. Yes or no? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? So was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? God, what an asshole. Alright, Muds, I'll send it to you in Skype then later. If I remember to. If you remember it, remind me, cause, found out, I have ADHD, so kind of explains all my memory issues. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Yeah, I know, right? Asshole. Can't believe, like, you know, gee, the least you could do is befriend the girl before you start immediately asking her outrageous personal questions. Also, that's just rude in general, like, even if your friend asks you. Okay, up the stairs. No, not good. Oh, nothing in there. Read the newspaper thing. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. The Boone County Postal Milk will rise for the university from the region. Janice Greenberg. Oh, okay. They kept it because of her mother. Okay. That's neat. I mean, that's pretty cool that, like, you know, their mother is part of, you know, whatever. God, I can't read that. Couples bowling, cooking class, taking room, Friday. Ballroom dancing. Jameson in his eye? What? That... what? That's just more on, your mother's job. Alright, the panel is somewhere. Around here. Ah, whiskey, okay. I'm not super familiar with, liquor. I only know, like, Captain Morgan's. God, this is here somewhere, and it's gonna drive me insane until I find it. Bratmobile Potty Mouth. What if that's, like, a legitimate band? Oh.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
No. It is not Party Mouse. It's Potty Mouth. Potty. Potty Mouth. Potty Mouth. Also, seriously, one of these is bound to open, but it's so fucking dark I can't tell the difference. Turn off creepy TV. Drawer. See, look at that. How did her family not know? It's just filled. Filled with plaid. Party mats. Yeah, you kind of think, but Nintendo doesn't exactly have a good track record for indie games, if I remember correctly. Wouldn't really know, I barely even play my Wii U, so I got it from my dad for his birthday. Haha. Look at those cables, man, I remember those.
Oh my.
Hi, Kendra.
Hello.
Trying new stuff. Okay, so there's the first part of the combination.
Scrutinize. There's an option, scrutinize.
Scrutinize. Read chapter. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2. Fraying threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the little cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew
There's
closer.
more Allegra? Awesome.
Yeah. Grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. Well, how is he immortal if he's... Okay, you know? The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable, thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. I would, Mud, start a band with you, call it Party Mouse, but I can't play an instrument that would be useful. Like, I get too frustrated when I try to pick up my guitar. And flute is not exactly a good band. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go back to reading this. Leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on the Captain Allegra's arm stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The green basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over, not haunched, over the blue orb topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks of the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase, hewn from rock, led into the chamber from a passage at the top. Huh, okay. Well, I mean, Muds, it's been like... God, I haven't played the flute since I was like 9 years old, so...
Metal flute.
Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention. And then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. And you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle..."
I'm totally shipping.
Hmm?
Allegra and First Mate.
You don't even have a name, but so am I.
The ship exists now. Especially considering they have an actual ship.
We will come up with one. Lead him on a merry chase. She held up the silk line. All traced by this invincible thread, of course. It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together. The first mate shook her head. You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me. They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms glowed warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. And our first mate's booty! Yeah! That should be the thing. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs for the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait! No! No! The sinking stopped. The king turned to begin walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering the line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground, and ran.
No! No!
Are you
First mate.
actually gonna get into this?
Yes!
Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Remember that shit. Wait, hold on. There might be something up there. Oh, the Holy Bible. Birds. I know! How are we supposed to ship them if that happens? We shall find more adventures. Hi Lonnie, I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing. Fuck, damn it. I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are doing is actually sending, each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. Your drawing of cats was so good, I added background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick the writing now. Ha ha ha, I like it. How did you know they were about to get abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he, probably would have a lot of cats. Also, like, his secret shame is that he watches 90210 religiously. I'm going to ask him about the cats after class. He says he has 2 cats, yeah. And he has also never watched 90210, but I could see in his eyes he was lying. And there you go, there's the 2 cats riding a motorcycle with aliens and cactuses. Not gonna lie, the cactuses kind of look like weird musty hairy dicks. But not gonna go into that. I will, okay? I will. Creative writing track would be perfect for you. Yeah. I will try my best to find more of the adventures of Captain Allegra. Actually, hold on. Whoops, that's the wrong thing.
That's the 2 cats.
That's actually pretty cool. I would like seriously go for that. Ooh, what do we have here? Sneaking the porn. Oh, it's a brochure from motorcycles. God, this girl's a slob. Says the person with the room where you can't see the floor. Period 11, Fletcher, period 5, shop, metal, grade C. Oh, fuck that person. Huh? Panties. I want to believe. X-Files poster. Alright, let's see what we got here in trash. Oh, disciplinary. Fuck that. You don't need to read no school shit. Oh god. I need to. Oh wait. Hold on. I gotta grab that cartridge. Adventurous the cat returns. Beer bottles and comic books. See, no, my desk is got wrappers from food. I know I gotta get cleaning it. God, the thing's gotta be here somewhere.
What are you
Sam.
looking for?
Oh, it's I want to get the other half of the code for the locker, but it's in the bottom panels of the wall. I just gotta remember which one. Sam, stop leaving every damn light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. He wants his Nintendo game back. Oh, here we go. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going to the city on my own is, frankly, absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across the ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. Yeah, you know, he can't have his Nintendo game back. Nope. Maybe it's one here? One of these ones? I know it's one of these panels. I just don't remember which one it is. Maybe it's one of the ones over here. Open that so I can fucking see better. There it is! Found it! Oh gee, it's a Ouija board. We don't. Hello? Hello, who are you? Oscar, what do you want? To come back. Oh my god, I am so jealous. I want one. I want one.
Coloring book.
Do want, along with my Game of Thrones coloring book that I want.
I can't even color between the lines.
Well, note to self, not to ask you to do my art. God, what was it? I just fucking saw it and I don't remember. 051, 501. 0, 5, 0, 1. What? Could come want to bake a cake? Gosh, Sam. Jillian.
Oh my.
Oh my god. This is the gayest shit. Shannon Doherty. This is so 90s. Oh my god.
Gentleman.
Complete with tissues.
her?
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair,
Oh,
and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
oh.
I fucking love this story. I really do. Some of it hits a little close to home, but I still love it. I don't remember what happens in the city. I believe we find out. Aha! Somebody went a little crazy. Semi-permanent hair dye. Here we go.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said,
color?
I need to fix these
Red.
roots. Think you could help?
Oh,
Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched
Looks like
someone
blood.
else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together
Well,
after,
clean up your
and I
tub.
expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Sorry for shushing you. It was that scene, and it's so gay. Also, flush the toilet. Yeah.
oh.
Whoa. Oh, what was this? We note. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change. But I can just ditch on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to
Pulp
barf?
Fiction.
According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. I think Todd is going to come so he can see it again if that's okay. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Right, see you then. Barfing. You know what? No, Muds. Get tattooed. Get that tattooed of the barfing burger. And Muds, this is your house. And this is about your sister, Sam, and her fledgling relationship with her friend, then turned lover, Lonnie, while you were gone at school in Europe.
College overseas.
Yeah. The parental's room. Well, I was afraid that I'd like find something dirty in here, like a dildo or something. Dear Mom and Dad, I am in the Chanel. This is my second passage through the shuttle. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write to you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the Channel. I don't know how to pronounce that. London was great, Dad. I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you
Oh.
all. Katie. I don't want to snoop around the parental's room too much. I'm still afraid, even though I've played this before, of finding a dildo. So, or like some sort of condom. Ah!
What did you find?
Condom. Right as I said condom, I found a fucking condom. Parental sex. Okay, let's see what we got here. Porno movies? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Fugitive. All the President's Men. Shut up, Muds. Let's see, The Sound of Music. Silence at the Lands.
The lambs or the lands?
Lambs. You know, brrr.
That's what I thought.
Bridge on the River. Wow. You know, okay, I'm not gonna find another. You know, they wouldn't put multiple, like, condoms in their drawers, like, seriously, I mean, who would do that?
Totally.
Yeah, totally. Like, you know, The Fugitive, great porno. I just love seeing Harrison Ford naked. Actually, a young Harrison Ford would not necessarily be a bad sight to see, despite me being a huge lesbian, but... A hairbrush. Wait, can I open these? No? You son of a bitch. Here, you know what? I'm gonna up my parents' water bill. Fuck them. For the stuff they do later. Although this is a fancy bathroom. I'm just gonna...
Just leave it on forever.
Ugh. After the honeymoon. Rediscovering your spouse. Personally, spiritually, sexually.
Oh dear.
I honestly don't, it depends on the genre of porn Muds. Honestly, like... Because I would think that I could be creative enough to come up with a title for porn. More, you know, depending on, God, words. Depending on a genre. Oh boy, it's a binder. Yawn. Oh, closet. Book. Flower stuff. Anything good? Not seeing anything here. Might end up having to go to the basement. The basement. Sneak, 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 sneak. Oh, I took out the book. Walt Whitman, Leaves of Grass. Took out the bookmark, because fuck who I was reading that. Dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You'll live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Terry will get over what's distracting him, and things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. No, she's totally gay. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn sounds quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick. You've got to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything. And send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. Keep your chin up until Terry is out of the slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them.
Don't defile the children's book, Muds.
I mean, part of me wants to call, like, my porn, you know, booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. But um no, make me in. Grab mom's purse. Boink! Fun fact, I have never read Where the Wild Ones Are. I, however, have owned the movie. I own the movie, and I don't derp, and I still haven't seen it. Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home at such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You could use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Pretty sure your sister already did. Ghost Hunter Journal. I don't feel like reading that. Protective Pillow Fort. I'm still gonna kick out of that. Steal from your mother's purse! That bitch, that was your purse to steal from!
Too late.
Too late. Performance exaggeration. Examination, not exaggeration, derp.
Performance exaggeration.
Performance exaggeration! Halloween show! The Misfits, they're awesome! Don't forget your costume! See you there! Oh god, that is the gayest. Oh, here we go.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
As you can tell, this takes place a little bit, before the whole kissing thing. I might have gotten a little ahead of myself because I know what the things are.
Out of order.
In the library, I noticed something. I found a secret passage that had Oscar's creepy stuff in it. Yes, I know where it is in the map. And no, I'm not gonna pepper spray my sister's. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go. It's Captain Allegra and the First Mate. And the First Mate, Lonnie. Captain Allegra, Sam.
Oh.
I know, right? And look at that outfit. That is adorable.
But the story. Where's the chapter 3?
I will look, okay? I will look around for chapter 3.
That's where my real investment lies.
Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. Locked. Go face to face with a missing person. I mean, if you want to. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. Because maybe that part there that I didn't want to read because I wanted to find the other part first is down there. it was... Is it this one? No, it's... This one? No, oh, not that one. One of these. There we go. Private, do not read. Oh, this is a different story. Allegra and her scouting party peered down wearily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin, in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry! Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze flowed through the greenery. Allegra landed on this clearing and shouted, "Stop!" as she saw the Amazon Queen up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand. But it was too late. First mate screamed as he fell toward the water and then splashed down. It was all eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, the hands, and the body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian Queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the Queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her."
Masterpiece.
Truly. Alright, let me make sure. Whoop, that's zoom. Is it this way? Yeah, basement. Alright, be prepared for the creepy. This is the part of the game that creeped me out the most, is being in the basement. And Muds, I would totally read that book too. Dear Samantha, I would like to quarterly thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad to not be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D.
Too cordially.
Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate, following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who was a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again. Same time next year, shall we? Indeed. Madame Samantha L. Greenbrier.
Squire.
That is hilarious and adorable. Goddamn, those two are so gay for each other. Oh, you ready? Yep.
It's different now.
Here we go.
I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Damn it, that is... Yeah, I know once you're probably asking me, like, jokingly, can I handle it? But... it's... very bittersweet, I guess, this story for me.
Oh. Well, that's paper to start off with.
What?
It's like, oh man, my old sex ed assignments.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother reading that because, I'm missing so much. Ooh, what's this? Read letter. Dear Samantha, congratulations. I am pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track at the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to the Reed College community. Based on your portfolio and academic record, I am also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer's program tuition and fees. The attached document delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of each summer program. We very much look forward to your attendance. Again, congratulations on your admission, and best wishes from all of us at Reed College.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognized my son in the subject matter. An author's work is an externalization of that which he holds dear, and that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. The lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fiction de ex machina. I congratulate you on the surviving of the great ordeal that is publication, and that rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement, Richard Greenberg Brer, PhD. Yeah, the next parts of the coming story take a bit of a sad turn. It's a little sad, the coming parts, but I assure you, things will be better.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Smooth muds.
Smooth muds. God, this is like an it's like a movie. A playable movie. And you just went up and like skipped most of it. Is this the way out? Shit. I get that you get competitive. I can get that, Muds. I also get competitive, although usually with WoW achievements. Which, speaking of, I got the amount from Throne of the Four Winds today. Randomly.
The dragon?
Yeah. I was just doing it because I'm like, well, me and Sai did AQ40. So I'm like, Sai had to go and, do some stuff. So they
What are you
left.
trying to get from AQ?
Oh, Sai was rep.
Oh, rep.
Getting
fun.
some rep stuff that they were finishing. So, I'm like, oh, while I'm here, I might as well do this. And did. Blood gets involved. Dear
I
Sam.
need to stay out of your way, Muds.
Dear Sam, I am so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You love Mexico, I think. Probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost in a mysterious island where even the planets are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness together. And I start thinking of you again. I lie here in bed. And I can almost feel you. I'm trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I've tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we started driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We have to spend so much time together in the dark room. 2 or more. Lonnie. Yeah, see, I don't even have to see who would punk out first with PT, because it would be immediately me.
PT?
Silent Hills.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Shit, I need the combination for this. I don't remember it. Maybe it... Oh, god damn it. Can't see... There's gotta be something, because it's gonna drive me insane if I don't. Yeah, the game that will never beat. That is so shitty what happened with that. Like, seriously.
What happened?
Okay, so the PT is a playable demo for the Silent Hills game. And it was ridiculously scary. Like, it still is. I have a hard time watching it. It was really good, and like the graphics were amazing, and it was created by Guillermo, I can never pronounce his name, Del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, and Hideo Kojima.
Oh my.
Yeah, and it was really, really, really good. Like, it had the suspense, like, just right. And there were plenty of, like, especially towards the end, plenty of jump scares, and the puzzles in it were, like, ridiculously complicated and awesome. It was really good. And then Konami just went, oh yeah, we're not doing it. Hit, dirty sock. I totally think this was the fuck room. It's a letter mom and dad situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud. So being a hot second house girl, cruising in the hall. I imagine so, Muds. The only game I've managed to play through, horror game that is God, freaking Until Dawn. Girl justice now, kicking against the patriarchy. The good fellow right of 9 to 5. I would not say no, Mons. I don't even own Dishonored, so...
I don't even know what it's about.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes.
Getting Lonnie.
Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation. Following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Well, Muds, if Kendra doesn't want it, I would not mind a copy of that. Totally would not. I'm a fan for free things. A fan of free things, that is. Dun 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 dun. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel. Gee, I wonder where I am. 1963. 1963. 1963. 1963. 1963. Hey Muds, remember that for me. 1963. Can you do that? And we will not fight to the death for it. Psst, Muds, you could donate to my stream so I could buy it. No, I'm kidding. So 1963, right? 1963. Thank you. 1963. Yeah! Grab bottle. Hydrogen peroxide. Yep. Boink. Read letter. Oh, yeah, I can't read that. Dear sister, I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered, one way or the other. Squeaks! Wow, yeah,
Wow, hey,
that was really loud. Really loud, and I just, like, up in the middle of reading this letter, just immediately interrupted myself because I saw purple name instead of Muds green. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna finish reading this, because I feel weird if I don't read it. I feel a prisoner, as on an island with no jailer, the human soul for commune. Only my one mind examining itself endlessly searching for relief. Yeah, that was really loud. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only bear forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment, however I can imagine. Since Mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as a human being again. A human again. Derp, wow, I can't fucking read. To breathe the air of human spirit once more, by grace, even a wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If not response received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence, and one day simply cease to be. A brother's love always, Oscar Masan. That's depressing. Grab book. Morning may be habit forming. Oh boy. Toss that. Grab box. Muds, you are not making us play Russian roulette for a fucking Steam key. Oh, I know what to do with this, guys. I know what to do with this. Okay, where's my leg? Where's my leg? Where's my leg? Don't do drugs, kids. Where's my leg? You know, fuck it. What's this? Ah, oh my god, it's fucking up there.
That does seem very unsafe.
Each coated colic acid. Anything with acid in it doesn't seem very good for you. Just gonna point that out.
Thanks for the advice, Muds.
Yeah, Muds, thanks. Well, I mean, if they're prescription meds, then yes, those drugs are good for you. Well, if you need them and or they're not destroying your liver. So let's go run back here because I ran all the way back there just to open that safe because I am a completionist. Which is funny because I usually don't finish anything else. I mean, hey. I had to take a pain... Wait, am I going back? Oh, yeah. I had to take a couple of painkillers today because A, massive headache, B, fever. Got that going for me. Probably sick or something, or coming down with something. I don't want to go that way. I'ma go this way. This way. God. You know, all the lights with it being like flickering is really creepy. This guy should really change their light bulbs. Yep. Hey Lonnie. Sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. And when she is home, she takes it out on you. Like, because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it. I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky. My mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know, I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being totally serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live in Florida? Oh, later, Squeaks. Yeah, eat. I heard eating's good for you. Generally. I like that. No. En español. I don't care about that. Who cares about the mother when I want the lesbians? Let's see what's over here. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I can't take the couch cushion. Cushion. Yeah, really words. Guardian angels up above, bless this house with lots of love. Yeah, it's a very definitive no. There's Fire Auditorium. Take it. Oh boy, another closet. It's like where I live. Sam, the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it sucks. Was like it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Xmas, miss you. L. P.S. Treasured always. Oh, so that's the festive skull in the living room. The skull from Mexico. I actually did not pick up on that before. And look, Mom's purse again. God, how boring. She has the same type of purse. It is a very nice house, yeah. Alright, here we go. This is about to get sad again. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for anything but going to and from school. We understand what you're going through, but we can't allow you to continue this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is in the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again, Dad.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
No, I'm sorry, Muds, that alcohol makes you emotional and stupid and mouthy. If it makes you feel better, I am emotional and stupid all the time. Especially lately, but... The gits. For a second I thought that said the tits, and I was gonna giggle like a schoolgirl. But... Brain, get out of the gutter, please. Crumpled manuscript. The Accidental Warrior. I like how this guy's daughter writes better than he is, and he's a published author. That is hilarious.
It's true.
Oh, hi, Kendra.
Hello?
You're really quiet.
Oh, sometimes I get up and leave. My sister and mother are making lots of noises.
Oh.
I was talking to them.
Oh, it's alright, like, when you said hello, it sounded quiet again.
Oh.
What is with the pizza boxes?
Lots of pizza.
Monday through Friday. Ew. She started working. Why would you willingly work? Oh, I am sorry, Muds, that you were sad. If it makes you feel better, which it won't, I am also sad. Hence, stream for distraction and funsies. I'm gonna just, like, toss myself into this oven. Can I? No? Okay. Food! I'm actually kind of hungry. And we don't have a cat or a dog. I mean, true, you can never have too much pizza, but, God, this game is making me hungry. There's a letter. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny, and they were on an adventure. But they went to the bad part of the wood, and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scarred?" So Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They went more into the bad part, and then they went to a part that was never there before, and it was their ship, a pirate ship, on an ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be captain and you'll be the first mate." Daniel said, aye, captain. And they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
It's nice to know that June 9th was a Friday in 1995, if this calendar is correct. I thought it was about the same map.
As Varric?
That sounds cool.
Which Varric?
Are we talking Varric from Legend of Korra, or are we talking about Varric from Dragon Ages 1, Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition? Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating her anniversary June 3rd through 7th. We will be camping in the gorge, but we will give you a call on the way home. Sorry, the kitchen is still mid renovation. Never trust a contractor. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good, Dad. Ah, that's cool. Did he have a Julie to do the thing with? Julie, do the thing! Julie did the thing, guys. She did the thing. So cool part is when I upload this to YouTube, I'm probably gonna put it up in like half an hour parts or something. But I really should come up with like a credits like scene or something, but I don't know. I don't know. Requires thinking and whatnot. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, what's this? Free crumpled note. Booted out, a going away show for Lonnie D. Girl Scouts last show ever. All ages.
Oh.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Oh my god, Buds! Oh my god, that just made me feel outrageously better for that depressing moment there. Oh my god. It's like my right hand beats the hell out of me! Oh god, I'm gonna use that now. Totally am. Oh man. I was starting to get a little sad and then you posted that, Buds. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Hmm. A couples counseling retreat. Oh my god, for their honeymoon? Not honeymoon, fucking anniversary, they're going to a couples retreat. The couples counseling. I know I shouldn't laugh, but
Oh,
the accidental human. God, that sounds like a bad sci-fi show. No, Julie, that makes me sad. Calculations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Back come the sads. And now we get to go to that secret place. In the front room, by the stairs. Actually, I don't think it's totally cool that this house is a secret panel.
secret path. Whoa.
Oh, I'm getting messaged on Skype. Let me do this.
Oh, it's the kite summoning Satan. I see.
Don't mind me.
More pizza.
More pizza! Oh, yeah. Well, that's like a food pyramid thing. Grab photo. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. the fuck's that? Oh. My Dark Lord and Master. Oh, Sam's journal again.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Yeah, Squeaks was just saying that she's gonna watch PG stream to do the racing and stuff, because the thunder in this is a little unnerving. I don't blame her. We are closing in though at the end of the game. God, the first time I played this, it took me like 4 hours to beat it.
That's because you didn't know where all the stuff was.
Yeah. Up the stairs we go. Into the attic. By the way, this is essentially the end of the game. Right here. The Frick Frack place.
Why don't you just open it and have it hit your head?
It's not gonna
Knocked
get
out.
sadder, Muds. It's not. Oh, Sam. We'll always remember what we had. Stay strong. Kick ass. I love you, Lonnie.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie in my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Well, Muds, if you want to throw a beer bottle in my general direction because this gets sadder, I kind of have to know the general area of where you are. Although chances are, based on my location, that I am east of you. Northeast, to be precise.
Was that it?
Yeah, and then there's this last part. Read letters to Katie.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love.
Wait, you don't know where she is now.
No, you don't. You just know she took off. With her girlfriend. Yeah, Muds, then if you're in Tennessee, then I'm definitely to the northeast of you.
We only took off a couple days before you left.
I think she took off like actually around that the day you left.
Oh, left home or got back home?
No, left home. This whole story is your sister leaving. So
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about when you got back, when Katie got back. Because when she heard from her parents.
I mean, your parents. It's I believe gonna be back. I don't want to just in case that's like copyrighted music. With this story, I guess I mean you get back on the 7th. Then your parents are going to be back probably sometime late that night, or if they are back, then they're no, wait, no, they're not asleep because you went to their bed. And I'm pretty sure that she left earlier that day. Your sister.
The same day. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault. Hey, it's got a happy ending. Kind of. As happy as it kind of gets. As I said, this game is very bittersweet.